Thưa quý vị, trong những năm gần đây thì nam tài tử người Anh Quốc rất là bận rộn, đó là nam diễn viên Andrew Garfield với những tập phim của Spider-Man, bởi vì anh đóng vai là Spider-Man, thưa quý vị. Nhưng từ năm ngoái đến bây giờ thì nam diễn viên trẻ này, Andrew Garfield, cũng rất là bận rộn với những phim độc lập. Anh vừa mới quay xong một cuốn phim cho Martin Scorsese ở bên Đài Loan. Thưa quý vị, đây là một cuốn phim nói về cái cuộc chiến của Nhật và Đài Loan vào cái giai đoạn thập niên 40, thưa quý vị. Thì đó là cái chia sẻ của anh đã cho Tô Uyen biết. Nhưng mà cuốn phim mới nhất của anh chính thức bắt đầu sẽ trình chiếu vào cuối tuần này, đó là cuốn phim mang tên 99 căn nhà, mà nam tài tử người Anh Quốc Andrew Garfield thủ diễn vai chính trong nhân vật là Dennis Nash. Xin được gửi đến quý vị cuộc phỏng vấn đặc biệt sau đây.
Là người đoạt giải BAFTA và đã được đề cử cho giải Golden Globe qua phim The Social Network, Andrew Garfield là một nhân vật rất quen thuộc trong thế giới điện ảnh vài năm vừa qua. Nhất là sau khi anh đóng vai Peter Parker Spider-Man trong loạt phim Amazing Spider-Man. Cả hai phim này đã thu vào tổng cộng 1.5 tỷ khắp thế giới.
Congratulations. I really like this film so much.
Oh, thanks.
Of course, this film shows the painful reality of homeowners who experienced during the financial crisis of 2008 and the years after.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to be involved in this production?
It felt to me very personal. I just felt like it was a very personal story. And it was personal to me somehow, even though I've never been through what the character goes through. I think if I felt it viscerally while reading it, then other people are going to feel it viscerally, no matter who you are, no matter what side of the story you're on. So yeah, I think it was just that. I just knew what it was, and it was deeply painful to read and to learn about. I just could identify with it, so I just was like, well, I've got to do it, you know.
When you say deeply painful, I was thinking, you know, the character you portray in this film, Dennis Nash,
Mm-hmm.
he gets evicted from his home. And then turn around, he has to evict people. And those scenes, I thought you did a great job with those scenes, but I thought it was just, he was put in a situation where he can't say no because his priority is his mom and his son.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance? What sort of research did you do? Did you get a chance to talk to those people who actually was in that situation?
I did. I got a chance to be with families who have been through it, and just deeply
Depressing, right?
angering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and depressing. I think the worry about depression is that it's inactive. You know, it feels like a sense of defeat. But what I experienced was a lot of anger for them and with them, and they're so desperate to live, desperate to be and bring themselves to their society, to offer who they are and offer their gifts, because everyone knows they have gifts to give. But the people that I sat with were being tied up and held back and not allowed to, just not welcome, not a feeling of being unwelcome in the world. It's brutal. It's totally brutal. Exiled.
They lost everything. I mean,
Yeah, and they've been treated as if they're not important,
Yeah.
or they're treated like animals, like you know, like battery hens. It's really this inhumane treatment of human beings, and it's important to know that this is happening. It's important for us to look at it, even if we are in a position of privilege, even if we have all the opportunity in the world to work and to give ourselves and to provide and to feed ourselves. More so, because they are. Once we get to I think what interests me is getting to the place of knowing that if I hurt you, I'm hurting myself, and if I help you, then I'm helping myself. That's a place that I want to get back to, just in a personal way.
And which a lot of greedy people don't see that way. They only see what's benefit them. What can they do the next step to really gonna make more money?
More.
You know, more instead of less.
Yeah.
And so the 2 minutes rule, is that true? when these guys
Yeah.
go to those homeowners, evict the homeowners, and you have 2 minutes. I mean, what can you do within 2 minutes?
Nothing.
You
No,
can't do
it's
anything, right?
inhumane. There's no consideration for the soul of the person, and the greed that is in all of us. It's in me. I have greed. I have selfishness. I have fear.
We all do.
We all do. So how do we acknowledge that and go, oh, actually, I'm a part of this problem because I'm hoarding and I'm not giving as much as I could. And when is it enough? How do we know when we are giving enough? Anyway, yeah, it's a really interesting situation we're in, and a very scary one, I think.
I just say great job in your role.
Thanks.
Great performance. What's next for you, Andrew?
I just did a film called Silence in Taiwan.
Oh,
We shot it there.
did you have to learn
Nearby.
to speak Taiwanese and Mandarin?
No, I didn't, thankfully. I had to do a bit of Japanese, but
Oh.
because it's actually set in Japan.
Oh,
But
it was
not
shot in Taiwan?
No, it's shot in Taiwan. Yeah, a beautiful country. And then I'm doing a film in Australia called Hacksaw Ridge, which is a World War II film. So yeah, lots of really, and like both stories have real kind of muscle and depth.